beautiful, gorgeous cosmonauts. Cosmonauts? Ooh, I meant to say space cadets, but I guess cosmonauts. Today, you are cosmonauts. As you saw from the thumbnail, this is going to be a pick a card reading, which I am very excited about. I'm just so tickled to get into it. I spent a lot of time, more time than I anticipated, preparing. But the topic of today's reading is, what are you forgetting? This topic came to me for multiple reasons. As I was preparing for your reading, I was like, wait, I swear I had a topic. What is it that I'm forgetting? And I was like, that's it. That's the topic. And then as I was looking for your little Horonos to conduct this reading with me, just a moment of appreciation for how gorgeous they are. As I was looking for their cards, because I was like, oh, this will be beautiful. Their cards will be their significators. This is an idea I've wanted to do for a while. I realized I'm using their cards as bookmarks because I love them so much. And it would take more time than I currently have to track down the books that I have all of these in. So another thing that I am forgetting is where on earth I placed these cards. Today is also very exciting because I have new readings listed. I have a whole new booking page. It's currently in Google Docs. Website under construction. If you want to ever help with me or help me with that, I also have my contacts in that Google Doc, and it's gonna be so much fun. Just go click the link in my bio or go onto Instagram, click the link in my bio, or find the link in the description of this video. My Venmo is themaraverse if you ever wish to send me donations. Thank you. Or book a reading. And if you have other payment options that I have not listed, but would work better for you, just shoot me a message. We'll work something out. Let's see, anything else? Yes, today is going to be a giveaway. Now, I would eventually like to do giveaways for Pop Mart figures and various other collectibles that I think you guys would very much enjoy. But today is going to be pick a card. Today is going to be a tarot reading giveaway. So you will be able to get either a one-on-one, or both are going to be one-on-one, a 1 hour or 30-minute session with moi, Amara. What do we do to enter this giveaway? Glad you asked. First, you're here. That's step one. Sharing your energy with me is the most important thing. And then liking this video, subscribing to my channel. Once you find your reading for today, I will leave a secret code for you to comment. And you will comment that. Go to my Instagram, follow my Instagram, and yeah, you can shoot me a DM saying that you've entered the giveaway, or comment, you've entered the giveaway. I am so excited. Yeah, that is everything, I think. Maybe I'm forgetting something. But yeah, this reading is very much that feeling of like you're at the airport about to take off for a flight, and you're like, shoot, did I forget something so important? Like, imagine booking a one-way flight and you have everything with you. This is a collective message, by the way. You have everything with you, like all of the possessions that you're going to take with you and start this new journey, and there's no turning back. That feeling of dread is like, wait, I forgot something. That's what we're diving into today. What is it that you're forgetting? Are you really forgetting something? And what guides want to come through? Is it your higher self? Is it Archangel Michael? Is it an ancestor? Very excited to feel into this energy with you. We're also going to get into your ego's message, which is very fun. So, without further ado, let's get into the readings. If you are drawn to this Harono, and this agate, pile 1 will be a reading. And this is from the Little Prince collection. This is the snake. If you are drawn to this Harono, and this beautiful, beautiful citrine, raw citrine, pile 2 will be a reading. If you are drawn to the Rose Harono, also from the Little Prince collection. Oh, the lighting. We love natural light as she changes and shifts. If you're drawn to the Rose, and this, dang, I want to say this is blue calcite, but I am not certain. If you know, let me know. Pile 3 will be a reading. And all timestamps will be in the description and maybe in a pinned comment as well. We'll see. So, let's get started with pile 1. Also, as I started your reading, got 55 on the timer. 55 minutes left. And 5s are big changes. 55 intensifies that. I've just been talking for a while and talking quite fast. So I'm gonna get water. I'm also thinking of the 5 of Wands, which has to do with like conflicting energies around you. It could be that you recognize that there's a big shift happening. You could be very connected to Uranus and Gemini, which, if you want to dive into that, book an astrology reading with me. I am so enthused. I have so many thoughts about this. I'm going to put your Harono here so you can see him too. Could be that there's a change, a big shift that you know needs to happen, or you know is going to come, and you're like trying to make it happen. In The Little Prince, I don't want to... Spoilers for The Little Prince. Skip ahead if you don't want spoilers. But the snake is what sends the little prince back home. So we can chew on that. Agates are also grounding, so this could be a sign to let go, to embrace your shadow. But let's first get into the ego message. So for the ego message, we have the King of Coins. And for guides that want to come through, some of these are all mixed up. Here we go. Whoa, they're all mixed up. Okay. What guides wants to give pile 1 a reminder? What guides are nudging pile 1? getting anything. This was happening to me as I was preparing for your reading as well. I thought maybe I would pull the cards ahead of time and show you so that it would be more efficient and I could spend more time reading the cards for you rather than live shuffling. But nothing was coming through, and it's like, okay, I guess that we're live shuffling today. Okay, well, what is this energy? So I saw the nymphs in the deck. They never came out, and we also have Pegasus here. I'm getting a feeling that you're feeling very ungrounded. Or no, wait, no. With the King of Coins, you might feel very grounded. Like, you might feel like you have everything under control. Is that the energy for pile 1? Your ego wants you to have everything under control. But things feel scattered, and you're like trying very, very hard to maintain this essence of stability and responsibility. It's like, you know that this is what you want to be headed towards. You want that stability. And you're trying to force embodiment rather than letting yourself, like nymphs and Pegasus. Nymphs are very light and delicate, and Pegasus soars in the sky. They're both very airy energy, despite nymph's connection to the earth as well. Maybe give yourself some grace. You're forgetting that you can ground yourself, perhaps, in the process of thought. Your daydreams are valuable, King of Swords. You might be looking for material values, but it is this, don't deny yourself the power of visualization. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, so before reading, a song came to me and I was like, this is going to be for someone. There's a song from One Piece, which I haven't seen, but it's by Aurora, so I know it. It goes like, I've always been taught to be brave and strong, to did something when all feels wrong. I've always been taught not to be afraid, to something the price I paid. Not doing it justice, but let me look up the lyrics because I think this message is for you. I'm barely afloat, my sails are set and I'm coming home. Yeah, this is very much feeling like a home journey for you. Like, you know that you are headed home. The way there is scary, and like, I'm excited to read this card from the guidebook for you too, so that you can understand the story so that we can both understand the story. Anyways, Aurora, One Piece. Our internet is out. I guess that I'm not meant to find the lyrics right now. And still I'm trying. Well, it's called My Sails Are Set. Okay, so the first time that I tried, nothing worked. And then I tried a second time, doubted myself, and that kind of ate at my energy a little bit. And I was like, oh, shoot, maybe I'm not in alignment. Maybe I'm not acting in alignment. But your guides want to remind you that just because you have to try something again, just because you want to try something again, doesn't mean that it is out of alignment. Just because it doesn't work the first time doesn't mean that it wasn't meant for you. Maybe that first time that it didn't work out was a lesson, was a part of the story that you had to learn along the way. Okay, so the chorus, I'm going to read you the first verse too. I'll draw a map of the world of lands unknown and untold. I'll guide my ship towards the morn, through the raging waters. The stars are pointing my way, from quarter of the globe away, and yet I feel so astray. How did I get so lost? I've always been taught to be brave and strong, to see the hope when all feels wrong. I've always been taught not to be afraid. And look, the price I paid, what we were just talking about. I'm barely afloat. My sails are set, and I'm coming home. I'm barely afloat. My sails are set, and I'm coming home. This gives a lot of context. It's like your soul wants to return home, and you know that the journey is home. It's like you're at the midway point. Or maybe beyond the midway point. Like imagine traveling around the globe. Or you sought to travel around the globe. And they're like, well, okay, if I keep going, eventually I'll get home. But there's a part of you that is like, but I want a deeper part of you perhaps. Let's get clarification. What can help pile one? Oh, thank you. See, once we start acting in alignment and trusting the process, things flow, the messages come. You're looking for messages. Ace of Coins. Look at how that contradicts. The King of Coins is the ego message, and the Ace of Coins is what your guides want to come through to you. It's the little things that matter right now. Okay. So let's get into the King of Coins. Oh, did I skip it? Boop. There we go. So this is the Hanuna, the world turtle, from North America, Iroquois mythology. Which is interesting because I think agates are found in that region, but I could be wrong about that. Or agates are found near water. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, the King of Coins represents stability and faithfulness. The world turtle is strong enough to support the weight of others' hopes and dreams. He may not be an active participant in their lives, but he is always dependable, slow, and steady. So this is you. But that doesn't mean that you cannot, that you can't be a home for others until you feel at home within yourself. That's not being corrected actively. The home you are able to provide for others, the stability that you're able to provide for others, grows as your stability grows within yourself. Does that make sense? So, for example, in The Little Prince, he had to leave his home because he needed to explore. There were problems with his rose. He needed to take a temporary break. I hope I'm not misremembering. I swear I just read the story. But see, this entire thing about forgetfulness. Okay, so maybe you're at a point in your journey where you are forgetting why you left in the first place. And moments like that, returning home, returning to your center, the small things, little moments of gratitude. Just simply notice the tiny things that bring you joy. And just that small seed inside of you will be enough to remind you that this is already who you are. I'm going to go to the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins, oh, this is from Jack and the Beanstalk, by the way. The Ace of Coins presents us with new beginnings, financial opportunities, and prosperity. The origin of this gift may be unexpected, like magical beans, but through nourishment and support, the benefits could be miraculous. It's time to make dreams a reality. And that starts from inside. You're grounding these visions that you're having, all this airy energy. But you can't ground it if you do not honor the thoughts and the ideas that you are having. So, small baby steps. I know that was kind of a lot, which is why it's important that we take small baby steps. Is that all that wants to come through? I don't feel like there's closure here. Let's get a tree magic oracle card to see what advice your guides. And I feel like this is your inner self. This is like your truest self that is coming through. The one that like is the embodied version of the King of Coins that the ego is trying to create an image out of. So the tree that is coming through is the large tree. Good news. No mountain is too high for you to climb. Success arrives with perseverance. Yes, okay. Back to the Earth analogy. You've traveled halfway around the globe. If you were to turn around and go back home, it would take the same amount of time as continuing the journey, continuing around the circle and coming back home. All journeys lead back to the start. This is the world and the fool. But through taking the small steps to make it through the remaining half of this journey, you'll get to explore lands you've never seen before. And yeah, that's scary. But you've made it halfway already. You can make it the other halfway. You are headed home. You are headed home. You might feel unstable. You don't need to force yourself to feel stable. You don't need to force yourself to know everything around you, to feel stable on the inside. This is already you on the inside. You don't have to know what your external environment looks like 100% of the time. You don't have to exactly know what sights you are going to see on your journey, what experiences you are going to have on the journey, but you know that you are headed back home. And that is the message for you. Pile number 1, you have got this. If you made it this far and you are interested in my giveaway, go ahead and comment, I am coming home. Claim this energy for yourself. I am coming home. And drop a spaceship emoji. So there you go. Again, if you're interested in the giveaway, it'll be either 1 hour with me, half an hour with me. I'll have 2 little winners. I did not make that clear. I'll leave all the details in the comments. But yeah, once this video gets to 500 likes, I'll announce the winners. And I'm so excited. Okay, so yeah, like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, drop the comment, and is that all? I think that's all. Okay. You're gonna make it. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me. I love you so much. Bear with me as I prepare for pile 2's reading. And feel free to take a sip of tea. Or this is actually warm lemon water with me. Pile 2. If you are drawn to this Hirono, I forgot his name, but he reminds me of Bullseye, the song Bullseye by Lucy Dacus and Hozier, so that might be significant for you if you're drawn to the citrine. This will be your reading. Immediately after pile 1, this energy feels a little bit clearer. I say as I clarify my camera. And a little calmer. Confirmation bird. I hear the clocks ticking. Alright, let's get into your ego message. What is it that your ego might be telling you or forcing you? It might be clouding your vision. We have the King of Cups in reverse. Fascinating. Pile 1 also had a king. King of Coins. We'll get into your guidebook. And I open up right to the page because I happen to have a bookmark in it. Fascinating. Again, this is flowing much more smoothly than pile 1. What? Okay. Oh. And I'm saying wait. Ask what they're forgetting and then get into the ego message. Okay, gotcha, Spirit. This is a time when you might be very connected to your guides. Spiritual awakening. Wow. Okay, this pile, you guys are... No, this is a very spiritually in tune pile. Okay. King of Cups and Reverse. Sorry, Spirit. Ooh, you knew already what it is that I meant to ask. What is it that pile 1 is forgetting? And see, I just forgot the question. It would be crazy if I flip this over and the card is about forgetting the question. The Devil. The Shadow. Wow, attachments. Fascinating. I'm feeling you're forgetting to love the devil. You're forgetting to love your shadow. Yeah, you might be so... You might feel so overwhelmed with joy, so aligned. You might know so well what it feels like to be aligned and in tune with spirit, that when this shadow comes up, even the bullseye, he was looking away. Okay, now I'm so excited. It's through confronting the shadow that things become even clearer. Through confronting, not just confronting, but embracing it. Embracing the shadow with love. Not to mention Aurora again, but her first album is actually called All My Demons Greeting Me as Friends. It's that energy. But See, all of the shots are coming straight to him. All of these messages from Spirit are coming straight to you. And you have no problem receiving them. But you can kind of be turned away from the pain. And this can block your creative energy. Is that what you're forgetting? Yeah, fire, citrine. Because, like with the King of Cups in reverse, you want to experience and like grow spiritually. Don't conflate intellectual power. Don't conflate that connection, the emotion that you feel as you grow your intellectual gifts with complete alignment, if that makes sense. Like, okay, let's just, before I get ahead of myself. They're two parts of the equation, but they're not the whole picture. Okay. So, King of Cups. The boy and the dragon pearl. The King of Cups was once a little boy, but has matured into a powerful dragon. He is kind, but fiercely protective of those that he loves. He is connected to the deep, dark waters of the subconscious. He possesses great patience and wisdom. Look at that in reverse. So your ego is blocking you from connecting to that deeper levels of the subconscious. You are connected to the subconscious, but there are parts of you that you are still scared of. You're still blindfolded to, and you've been blindfolded thus far for the sake of protection. It's been necessary. You don't need to shame yourself for it. Spirit does not want you to shame yourself. Your higher self that you're taking your blindfold off to does not want you to shame yourself. It was you spellbound is coming to mind. It was like you're spellbound for protection. But now this is coming off, and it's going to be even better. You're forgetting the parts of yourself that were hidden away to protect you. Okay, what was hidden away? I'm gonna take another drink of water. I'm gonna use the Thoth Tarot deck. Regardless of what it is that is hidden away, and you might already know, integrating this shadow part will allow you to express your creativity as you crave to do. Like, you already have so much clarity, and so you're already acting in so much alignment. You already act in alignment with your higher self so frequently. It's almost like you can't recognize it, but you feel it. And this recognition is only going to grow. Okay, so, yeah, and they fell on the floor, so this is very clear. Like, whatever it is that you are hiding from is going to become very clear for you. You have nothing to worry about. It might be scary to see, but like, I get the feeling that you're kind of excited for this. You're like, oh yeah, Spirit, what am I forgetting? Show me. I mean, that's why you're here, right? Queen of Swords. And change. We have the snake, the Ouroboros, with the crown. Oh my gosh. Fascinating. I keep making connections to pile one, but let me just... If you were drawn to pile one, maybe check out pile one as well. Like the snake has a crown here. Snake also has a crown here. But forgetting, you're hiding from the cyclical nature, cycles maybe that, intellectual cycles with the Queen of Swords. Hiding from like anxious loops. Spiraling. That's the word I was looking for. And you might be mistaking spiraling for, in certain moments, for divine connection. But your higher self is saying, no, you have the power to break free from this. You have the power to break that loop. Is that the case? Confirmation, is this about breaking the loop or embracing the loop? Breaking the loop or embracing the loop? This pile 2. Thank you. Wow. Swiftness. Act quick. Okay, so what's coming to mind for you is when making a decision, like if you get stuck in analysis paralysis, there is a trick where you can flip a coin. And whether it's heads or tails, and you're like, okay, if it's heads, I'm going to do this. Back to like the snake analogy, heads or tails. If it's heads, I'm going to go this way. If it's tails, I'm going to go this way. So you flip that coin, and then whichever one it lands on, notice how you feel about it. There's going to be one option that you would have preferred. Like, do you feel a little bit disappointed if you were to get tails? Or do you feel excited when you get heads? Okay, so this is about using divine connection. So using chance, like flipping a coin, as a tool to recognize your power. You don't have to go just because the coin said go tails. Go tails. If you feel inside, wait, that's not right. That's not it. Connect to my heart's intuition. Don't be scared of your heart's intuition. You're not born just to die. Aurora, again. Go towards the direction that your heart is calling you towards. That's alignment. These things, this chance, this tarot reading in general, is just to nudge you towards that, just to connect you with yourself. God, with the rainbow in the 8 of Wands, I love this for you. This fiery energy. You have that creative power within you, and that's where it comes from, is when you recognize, when you connect back in with yourself. Listen, pile 2, I'm gonna get one more up. We have the 4 of coins on the bottom of the deck too, with power. Yeah, the power is in you. This is your choice. I'm going to step back. I actually have a whole zine I'm making on this that it'll be posted on my Instagram, so like check it out. But I'll get one more card for clarification, and that'll be your reading. Because whatever it is that you are forgetting, this shadow energy is being revealed to you. You already, it's already in the process. It's coming in quickly, and you're gonna feel so much more integrated and powerful. And it's not a power that you ever lost, it was just forgotten. Thank you for that final card of closure, Spirit. Oh wow, 2 cards. The Chariot and the Hermit in reverse. Yep. Go inside. And then come out with the wisdom that you gained. You're just, I love your energy so much. You're the kind of person that I just want to be friends with and surround myself with all of the time, because you're both introspective and you know yourself very, very well. and I'm just so proud of you. So yeah, whatever it is that you're forgetting will be revealed to you in your time. If you would like to, if you've made it this far, go comment below, I am powerful, and leave a fire emoji or a snake emoji, whichever you feel drawn to. If you're interested in my giveaway, where you'll either win a 1 hour one-on-one session with me or a 30-minute one-on session with me, like this video, subscribe, even if you're not interested in the giveaway, like this video and subscribe. Leave that comment that I just told you, snake or fire, I am powerful because you are powerful. And follow my Instagram. When this video reaches 500 likes, I will announce the winners. I am so excited. Thank you for having here. I'm so honored to have tapped into your energy pile too. You're just amazing. Okay, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Love you. Clearing up for pile 3's reading. Pile 3. Taking a sip of water. If you're drawn to the beautiful rose, from Le Petit Prince collection of chronos. Boop. And this mystery, possibly blue calcite stone. This will be your reading. And stay tuned for details on the giveaway. I don't know why I did a triangle right there. That could be significant. So pile 3, what is it that you are forgetting? With the rose, your energy is very loving. I know that's like a very basic connection, but the whole thing with the rose in The Little Prince is relationships and love. You might be forgetting your own love and the power that you bring to relationships, perhaps, but we'll see what the cards have to say. And this is a general reading. I feel the need to remind you, so anything that does not resonate, leave it. If I get into the cards and you're like, this doesn't sound like me, you can click on a different reading, or maybe none at all. Maybe none of these are your reading today, and that is okay. So what are you forgetting? It's the Knight of Cups in reverse. That's so funny. So that is kind of like, this is at least emotionally driven, maybe not relationship driven. But we have the falcon. I believe that's a falcon here. So pets could be significant. Let's see. Knight of Cups. This is Halibu the Hunter from Mongolia. The Knight of Cups is a messenger. Halibu is kind and gentle, while also willing to take a stand for what he believes in. Halibu provides for his village, and after befriending a dragon, he willingly sacrifices himself to save everyone he loves. Reversed, this could be heartbreak, infidelity, lack of diplomacy, moodiness, pettiness. So this is like the shadow side of the rose in The Little Prince, where she is quite I don't know if I want to call it the shadow side. Well, yeah, she's vain. She's the embodiment of love, but she also is very needy. And perhaps you are forgetting that you can be kind. You're forgetting duality, maybe, perhaps. You are this kind, loving person, and you can also be needy. And I think that maybe you are looking at your neediness and convincing yourself that that means that you are unkind, that you aren't this Knight of Cups. Like, talking about reversals are the same card, just a different expression of that energy. And whenever you draw out a card, you have the option for it to come out either reversed or upright. So like as an individual, when people are picking on your energies, it has the possibility that it will either come out in this light and easily recognized as loving and kind and protective, or in this needier side. It's all depending on circumstance. So what is your ego message? We have strength in reverse. Again, animals here, animal companions. You might be more connected to animals, that you might feel like you have an easier time connecting with animals than with humans. Because maybe you feel like they embrace all aspects of you more than human. Oh, how you're such a tender soul. Your heart is so big. Your heart is so strong. I would say for pile 3, your heart is your biggest strength. Like, you extend empathy to everything and everyone. You need to extend that compassion to yourself too. And you do. But it can be difficult to recognize your own shadow side and like that, the neediness in you, as just as worthy of compassion as yourself, as like the more pleasing to look at parts of you. Are there any specific guides that want to come through for pile 3? Just tapping into this energy. We have Circe. I never know how to pronounce this goddess's name, but witchcraft, power, transformation. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not as familiar with her tale. If you know, maybe you do know, maybe this is significant for you. And I see 17 on the timer as I say this, which is my number. And it just went down to 16. Fascinating. So you could be 17, 2017 could be significant. Witchcraft, power, transformation. Like, with this card, I am getting very much okay, so you feel like you've been abandoned by something. Maybe you're scared that you have been abandoned or will be abandoned by the very things that you love dearest. And Spirit is reminding you, you're forgetting that even when things leave, the strength you have inside, the kindness and the love and that power of your heart doesn't leave you. The time away from individuals, the time with animal companions, that spirit of isolation can be an opportunity. It's currently shaping you to mend that relationship with yourself. Mend that relationship with your heart. See it more fully. Like, really fall in love with it. Do we have any advice? Any further advice? For pile number 3. Thank you. Wow. We have the 6 of Wands. Victory. I love that. yeah, as you start to recognize this duality, the dual nature of yourself and your heart, and extend love to all of it. Queen of Discs on the bottom. Like, you're so grounded in yourself, so strong. You have such like a stable, you could be an earth sign with like a water moon, or a water moon, or a water sign with an earth moon, Taurus moon perhaps. But like, this is just beautiful. You're beautiful, whether you're with somebody right now or not. The people that are meant for you, the connections that are meant for you will find you. The most important connection, as cheesy as it is to say, is yourself. Everybody else is an individual on their own soul journey too. And you recognize this, and you give them grace to experience that journey. But your heart right now is craving attention. And that is what you are forgetting. And that is the message for you. And I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for being here. If you're interested in my giveaway, like this video, comment. My heart is full. I am love. Claim that energy. And comment a coin. Or a cup. Whatever you prefer. Yeah, I'll leave the details of my giveaway in the description so that I don't have to continue rambling on about it. But I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you are here. And I love you. I can't say it enough. I like, speak it out. Speak it out. Speak it out into the universe. Say out loud right now, I love you. I love me. Say I love you into the mirror. Say I love you to the universe, because it's true. Okay, that is everything for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I look forward to working with you next time. If you're interested in booking a reading, my Venmo is themaraverse. The doc that I have all my details in is down in the description and in a pinned comment, and in the link in my Instagram, which you should totally follow and be a part of the themaraverse. But yeah, have a wonderful day and take care. Mwah.